I hope this works. I'm recording this on my phone and I'm going to have to upload it from my phone because my computer is at the doctor's. I haven't recorded, well, I've recorded some things, but I haven't uploaded anything in a while, and I want to talk about why. Not because anybody's necessarily wondering, but just because I want to talk about it. And maybe it's something somebody might relate to. Basically, I started recording videos, and it was weird seeing myself and watching the way I talk. I thought I was used to the way I talk because I talk to myself all the time, so I hear myself a lot, and I end up talking to myself in the mirror quite a bit just in the course of like getting ready and stuff. Yeah, my cat thinks that's weird too. But so I thought, well, I see myself and hear myself talk all the time, so I'm used to that. I figured I knew what my mannerisms are. Sorry, my arms are getting tired. But when I watched my videos back, the ones where I'm talking, it took me back to when I was learning to sing, when the most discouraging thing was hearing myself on a tape recorder, because, I mean, we all know you sound different on a tape recorder than you think you sound, and you also sound different to other people than you sound to yourself. And it takes a lot of getting used to. So hearing myself sing when I was just learning to sing on a tape recorder was horrible and discouraging. And when I started recording story ideas just to capture them on a tape recorder, that was horrible too, because my voice was so weird to me, and it sounded I didn't like it, and I couldn't take anything seriously that I heard in that voice. No matter how good of an idea it might have been, I just couldn't take it seriously, and I couldn't use it. I couldn't even listen to it. But I eventually got over that, and I'm used to the sound of my recorded voice now because I do it all the time. But now I'm having to get used to seeing myself talk all over again, and it's super weird. Because when I recorded the videos of me talking, I was just talking. I wasn't trying to sound any particular way. I wasn't trying consciously to sound like I know what I'm talking about something. But when I watched it, I felt like that's how I came across. Not that I came across like somebody who really does know what she's talking about, but somebody who was trying to. And that's not what it was. And I don't know if it sounded that way to anybody else, but it sounded that way to me, and I didn't like it. And I was thinking, who's this person trying to act like she knows what she's talking about? And so that was discouraging, and I was kind of in a dilemma. Like, I don't want to sound like that. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but I don't want to sound like I'm trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about. Like I'm trying to be some kind of expert on whatever. I mean, it's not like I want to sound stupid. I just don't want to sound like I'm trying to be an expert. And there's nothing wrong with being an expert on something. It's just that I am not, and I don't want to pretend to be. And I don't know why it bugs me so much, and I don't want that, but I don't. So, but I wasn't trying to be. Even though it sounded like that to me when I watched it, I wasn't trying to do that. I was just talking, and if I consciously tried to talk a different way or have different mannerisms, that won't be natural, and that won't be me, and that wouldn't be right either. So I finally had to come to the conclusion that I'm just going to have to get used to it. Apparently this is the way I talk. If it bugs you as much as it bugs me, I'm really sorry, but there's nothing I can do about that. and we're all just going to have to get used to it if we want to. And I'm just going to talk about what I want to talk about, and if I know stuff, great, and if I don't, I'm going to say so. But I'm not going to be worried about how somebody may or may not react to my mannerisms, because I'll never open my mouth. And, you know, I'm doing this because I want to, and not necessarily for other people. I just wanted to do this, and so I'm not going to let hypothetical other people's hypothetical reactions stop me from that. So anyway, that's why I haven't uploaded, and that's why I'm gonna pick it up again now. And so yeah, if anybody's watching this who has any tips on how to get used to this, I'd appreciate it. And I hope everybody out there is well, and I will talk to you again in the near future.